G'day guys, Mongrel here. Welcome to FPV TV, as we like to call it. What is FPV TV? Well, basically, we get asked the same questions pretty much week in, week out. And so we thought we'd do a series of short video clips that will sort of go through everything that is FPV. So for you guys new to the hobby that are coming into it and want to know a little bit about what FPV is and how we do things and frequencies and equipment, this might give you a better understanding to help get you started and on the right foot first time. We'll go through things like what type of antennas we use, transmitters, goggles versus screen, equipment, power ratings, all that sort of stuff, and try and clear up some of the myths and give you some facts so you can make educated decisions. So first and foremost, what is FPV? FPV is an acronym, stands for First Person View. Some people have come up with fly from the pilot's view, which is an interesting way of looking at it. But basically what it is, it's flying your aircraft from the first person's view, as in sitting inside the aircraft. As opposed to looking up at your aircraft and flying it around like traditional RC, this takes you and virtually sits you inside the cockpit of that aircraft. Early gamers of Xbox and PlayStation will understand the term first person, as in they have first person shooters. Same sort of thing. The game is played looking out of the eyes of the character you're controlling, or you're looking out of the eyes, so to speak, of the aircraft you are flying. It's not new. FPV's been around a while. In fact, we've been doing this for about 8 years now, and we were flying FPV 8 years ago when FPV was unheard of in these aircrafts in mainstream. There were guys who were doing it, and of course, UAVs and whatnot have been around for a long time. So it's only come on in a big rush, I guess, recently, because of the advent of technology has brought great new aircraft and goggles like the Dominators and the Sky Zones to us at a reasonably cheap price. So that allows us to get into flying with this technology cheap, and so the explosion of product available has made this very, very simple. FPV is pretty much done one of two ways. We either use a screen, little LCD screen out in the field that might be sitting on a tripod, might be sitting on your transmitter, and it's showing you the vision that is being transmitted back from your aircraft. The other way, pair of goggles. These are the Sky Zones, they're the Fat Sharks. Same principle as the screen, only two video screens in here, put them on your head. You have this sort of immersed feeling of being inside the aircraft. It blocks out all the light, and you fly again with the vision that's being transmitted back to you from your aircraft. Without going into too much detail today, how does that happen? The aircraft, here's one I prepared earlier with a TBS Discovery. The aircraft has a camera mounted up front. It doesn't have to be this machine, it can be another quad or a fixed wing, whatever you like. But generally they have a camera up front, be it a GoPro. In this case it has both. We will touch on that in a later video. A transmitter and an antenna that transmits that signal back, and you receive it on the ground, either in your goggles or on your screen. And you control your aircraft in that sense. That's FPV in a nutshell. So the main components I guess we need are the aircraft, the transmitter, the way of receiving it, i.e. goggles or screen, and you have one little FPV kit. So in the next video we'll actually go into a bit more detail of the individual components that go around getting FPV onto your aircraft. If you have any questions in relation to this video or any other FPV related questions, feel free, jump on our website, mongrelgear.com.au. Give us a yell, drop us an email, and we'll be happy to answer any questions you have. See you next time. Enjoy.